With Bowser in the party, the three heroes made a most unlikely trio. Peach attempted to explain the quest to Bowser, but it made him grunt in confusion. As Mario walked ahead, he spotted something that made him briefly stop and stare. "What is it, Mario?" asked Peach as she turned to see the blue expanse ahead. The great glittering waves of the tile pool stretched as far as she could see. Fort Francis was somewhere across the water. Chapter 3, 2, Bloops Ahoy! Pretty funny if you ask me, but what is going on, all you obnoxious Krusty Krab pizza deliverers out there? My name is Optinon, and welcome back to Super Paper Mario. So, now the water is probably a very uncomfortable place to be delivering pizza, so I would question your decision-making of building a pizza place if it's close to water, but yeah, in the last episode, we completed the first part of chapter 3. Excellent. So, and that's a mushroom I could use. Okay, it's not gonna vanish. Excellent. So in this chapter, we're in a wonderful, wonderful and relaxing tile pool. So as you can see, it's beautiful. And the music's so relaxing. So I think you're gonna be using a combination of Mario and Bowser in this particular level, because we can't jump on any enemies, and unless if you could try jumping over water, but I'm not gonna attempt that. I'm gonna be switching to Bowser to take out sea creatures, and I'm gonna be switching to Mario because there are quite a bit of items and secrets hidden in 3D in this area, so it's a good idea to... Now, you're probably going to be asking, but we just got Bowser, why not place him? Well, I recommend you do keep him, but don't keep Bowser forever in your party, because there are going to be a lot of moments where you do want to flip into 3D. Like right here, this little passage of coins right here, and we can easily avoid the ravaging waters below that can take us to the abyss. But yeah, Mario and Bowser is the way to go, if you ask me, so yeah, Bowser can take out all the sea critters, and of course, I'm not leaving out any enemies, don't worry about that. And okay, let's see here. I think you can use Boomer? Yep, you can still use Pixels. But Boomer's the only pixel that does damage other than throw when you pick up an enemy and then possibly throw it at you. Okay, but yep, that's where we go. And then, okay, switch to Bowser. Okay, get that blooper. Yeah, bloopers. Let's have some fresh octopus and calamari, which is an all-time favorite of mine. It's funny. I and my father, we're like the only two people in my family who actually eat calamari. Everybody else in my family just hates seafood. Okay, well, not everyone, but close to everyone. Now, you're gonna see all these pegs up in the front. Just know we can't do anything about these pegs, but know that they're very important for what we have coming up later in the chapter, so just keep that in mind, okay? Okay, excellent. And thankfully, you guys are gonna see that I, for one, have absolutely changed my batteries. So excellent. So you're not gonna see that annoying message, hopefully, at least in this episode. So be grateful. And as we're coming up in this area, in a very relaxing place, I do want to bring something up, because we are coming, believe it or not, we are coming to the end of another decade. 2019 at the time that movie's going out. You guys had fun? Well, that's such a vague question. There's so many days in this decade we had fun. But, so yeah, it's the end of 2019 at the time I'm uploading this. So, what a decade, I tell you, right? Am I right? So, but I did want to talk about, oh, I didn't know this was over here. What does this contain? A gold bar worth around 100 coins. Very, very great to grab that. Definitely want to grab that, okay. So, if we go down here, okay. Now, I did want to bring something up. The end of this decade for us has been really, really rough, especially for, and I mean, maybe not for most people, but for me at least. our family has... I'm not gonna go into great detail about this, but our family has gone through some very devastating events that have happened at the end of this decade for us. And like I said, I'm not gonna say what these events are because I don't want things to go too viral about tragic events. But just so you know, the end of the decade was, and we got an Inky sauce from that blooper. So the end of the decade was sad, really sad for us. And I just want to point out one thing. One thing that I struggle with. I'm open to say that I do struggle with dysthymic disorder and severe social anxiety disorder. Now, upon that, I do have to say, I literally just discovered this at the end of 2019, so I'm not saying it was a bad thing. I was actually kind of relieved to figure this out, and maybe I'll talk about my social anxiety in a different episode. But other than that, finding out what my quote-unquote inadequacies were in the past few years, when I was nothing but a kid in school, and plus what we've had going on at the end of the decade, this was a little rough for me and my family at the end of this decade. And I'm not saying that things are going to get better. Trust me, I'm not one to predict what's going to happen in the future. A year from now, a month from now, an hour from now, even a minute from now, even a couple seconds from now. I can't predict what's going to happen in the future, and I can't predict that every event in the future is going to be good and a healthy memory, a healthy, happy memory. But I can tell you that if any of you have gone through a very, very similar situations where you feel tragic and you feel depressed or something, it's okay to ask for help. Yeah, I don't normally talk about stuff like this on my channel, but I wanted to talk about this to bring up an issue as well. Before I open up this big chest, if there is one thing I think we can improve, if there's one special topic that we can make a focus on in this decade, it's our mental health. I truly believe that we can make that happen. Let me be the first to try to make that happen. But first, let's open this chest. Hey! In case you ain't heard, I throw a lot of girth around these parts. And I'm gonna check you out to make sure you got the weight to hang with me. Huh, it's a new pixel. Alright, let's start by checking that face of yours. Looks like you're sporting a beefy stash there. Solid. I give it 60 girth points. So he's measuring us in a currency called girth. Alright, I gotta check the girthiness of those clothes of yours. Overalls? Man, only the brawniest heroes wear those. That's worth 100 girth points. Girth check on that body coming up. That's where the real heavy comes from. Woohoo! You might be small, but you pack a punch of girth. Girth is a state of mind. You just got yourself another 10,000 girth points. The sheer girthitude on display here is blowing my mind. There's no getting around it. You got heavy like I've never seen before. Any fool that gets in your way, and you just have to girth him up. Love it. Smash and squish those lightweights. You're going places with girth like that, and I want to come along for the ride. Measures in. I think he's a little bit more humorous with Peach and Bowser, but I did with Mario just for the heck of it. The ground pounding pixel named Thudley join you. Now you can unleash a powerful attack on anything right below you when you jump. You can even use the ground pound on enemies underwater. With our girths combined, nobody can stop us. But you gotta get out of this room first. Put my heavyweight power to the work. I wish I could use you as... So yeah, Thudley is a ground pound pixel. It's not really unique, because... I mean, we've had this ground pound in at least in previous Paper Mario games, so it's not really a unique power, but it's still very helpful for what we need to do in this particular chapter. These pegs, we have to ground pound them. What? You didn't see that coming, did you? But yeah, that's what we got. So, yeah, in that last room, I know I probably talked about some really uncomfortable stuff, and I definitely don't talk about that stuff casually on my channel, but just so you know, yeah, the end of the decade for our family ended pretty rough. I'm not trying to sound negative, but trying to sound honest with it. But I just want to let you know I have confidence in the next decade going forward. If there's anything that we can improve in this next decade, it's talking about our mental health for what goes on. Because I'm accepting of order and chaos that goes on in the world. I feel like if everything was in order, there would be nothing to improve on in this world. So, hence why maybe chaos theory is part beneficial. Maybe I don't know. That's just me though. Whoa! Oh, this is what happened. So that's what happens if you go into one of those whirlpools. Okay, you don't take damage from going into those, but you don't take damage from going into those whirlpools, but you do kind of get thrown around. Okay, that's interesting. No, oh! Okay, okay. Come on, blooper. No, I'm not gonna get thrown around by a blooper. There's a drawing of posts on the wall from left to right, up, down, down. Okay. Okay, so you see these, yeah, this painting right here symbolizes those pegs from the back. From the first time that we saw. So we gotta hit the pegs in the back in that order. So I will go meet you guys back where we saw those 6 pegs. So. Okay, now that we're back, if you have a good memory, hopefully, if you don't have a good memory, you can always write down. So it goes up, down, up, then down. Oh, you can damage the Cheeps. Okay. Now, woo! Oh, no, that's not right. But if you ever knock a peg down, you can always ground pound it again and it'll go back up. So, there you go. Very convenient. Now we can advance. Excellent. And actually, my inventory is getting a little... I might as well eat something while I'm at it. I want to try to save the inky sauce because I do want to... Let's eat the... Actually, no. Let's wait on... Because we do have no spoilers or anything, but we do have a boss coming up later in this chapter. So I want to save anything coming up. Okay, this looks like we can't really damage these guys for... Okay, let me get Bowser out real quick. Okay. These are Frackles, if I believe, is the proper name, so... And if not, I'll let Tippy correct me back when I go back to this chapter. Oh, come here. There we go. So it looks like they do 10 HP. They have 10 HP of health. There we go, nice. They give a heck of a lot of experience, so I'll say that. Yet I'm getting hit on them like crazy. Excellent. Oh, that's a good item. Wait. You got a smelly herb, an aromatherapy herb that restores 5 HP. Okay. Let me eat up a fried shroom plate. Okay, and grab the inky sauce back. There we go. Excellent. If I grab another inky sauce or another herb, I'll just eat that one too as I lay. Okay, what do we got here? More of these guys. Yeah, I don't... These guys pack a little bit of a... Bloop! Uh-oh. Their faces have minds of their own! Bloop bloop! What's going on? So we look around in confusion. With Blooper Tentacle and Bowser going crazy, rotating his arms. Something is coming to attack us with fiery vengeance. But not fiery vengeance, make it watery vengeance. It is. A blooper! A massive bloop. Bloop bloop. Hey land freaks, I would like a tentacle sandwich. So you can try all you want to escape, but his yellow tentacles on top are gonna raise if you try to jump over. There's nothing you can do to escape this battle, so unless you quit, but if you do that, you're gonna have to fight him again. So this is a big blooper. Say hello. So then what you gotta do is you gotta wait till, not when the blue tentacle's not gonna do anything, but once he brings up a red tentacle, which, there he is. No, no, not there, please. Anywhere but there. Yeah, so remember the pixel at the very beginning of Chapter 3.1 said we had to hit a mysterious red thing on this blooper. That is exactly the red thing that he was mentioning, and I'm curious, can you ground pound these? You can ground pound them, okay. That's kind of cool. Actually, yeah, Bowser is who you want to use, because you can't... I think you can... Wait, let me see if you can... Actually, no. I want to put this theory... We haven't played as Peach yet in this chapter, so... Okay, that does work. Excellent. No! And if you fall into the abyss, you'll take a hit of damage, so just keep that in mind, okay? And because I think just to have some diversity with hitting the boss, I'd say we go for one more tentacle, so... Okay. Yeah, come on. Come on, you Mr. Blooper. Come on. Fish are friends, not food. Well, in this case, you're our food! That wasn't hard at all. We got hit a couple times, but alas, it wasn't all that bad, so pretty good if you ask me, so. Okay, anything along here? Nope. Excellent. We have beached, as they always say, beached the big blooper. So, excellent. And before the end, let me see if... Before the end of this chapter, let me see if... Is there anything back here real quick? No, there's nothing back here. Okay. Well, very short chapter, but I think I'm going to end the episode here because we had it a little adventurous. And I did bring up a little bit what's going up in my life. But, alas, next time on Super Paper Mario, we will be further going on into the Bitlands and hopefully finding the whereabouts of Tippy as we continue on to Fort Francis. See you guys then! End of chapter!